Hello, my friend. This is Lety, and you're listening to Lety's English podcast. I'm so grateful you pressed play today, whether you're walking through a busy morning, sipping coffee on a quiet afternoon, or simply looking for gentle encouragement. I'm here with you. Today, I want to talk about something that quietly shapes our entire lives, a truth that may sound simple, but carries so much power. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to grow, shine, and reach their dreams, while others always feel stuck? It's easy to think success is about one big act, one perfect moment, one lucky chance. But in my 30 years of teaching, coaching, and living, I've seen the truth again. And again, real change comes from the things we do every single day. Let me share a little story. Years ago, I met a student named Min. He wanted to learn English fluently, not just pass the test. At first, he tried to memorize hundreds of words all at once, hoping he would wake up fluent overnight. He burned out, felt frustrated, and wanted to give up. But then, Min changed his approach. He decided to learn just 5 new words a day, and to use them in simple sentences with his friends or in a journal. It felt slow at first, but after a few weeks, those tiny steps became easy, even automatic. 6 months later, Min was speaking with more confidence than ever before. It wasn't magic, it was a habit gently grown, quietly repeated. Think about it. Brushing your teeth each morning isn't a grand act of heroism, but it keeps you healthy. The same is true with anything writing. Kindness, practicing gratitude, taking a walk, even listening closely to someone you care about. The small things you do every day add up and create who you are. Sometimes we wait for motivation or the right time to start something new, but most days you won't wake up feeling like a superhero. Most days, you'll just be you, maybe a little tired, maybe worried, maybe not sure if your efforts matter, but every time you choose to do that small thing anyway, to study, to say thank you, to keep a promise, to care for yourself, you are practicing excellence in the quietest way. Maybe you want to get better at something right now. Maybe you want to wake up earlier, or eat healthier, or be more patient, or finally finish that book you started months ago. Ask yourself, what is the smallest possible step I can repeat every day? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real, and it has to become a part of you. When I was a young teacher, I wanted every lesson to be unforgettable. I wanted my students to laugh, to remember, to feel inspired. But the truth is, most of them remember the daily warmth, the way I greeted them every morning, the soft encouragement I gave even when they struggled. Those tiny rituals were the real magic. They created trust, comfort, and a space where growth was possible. I think about the athletes who rise before dawn, who run when the city is still asleep. I think about musicians who practice the same scale over and over until their fingers move without thinking. I think about the kindness in a grandmother's morning tea, the steady hand of a father tying his child's shoes every day before school. Excellence is hidden in these quiet moments, far from any spotlight. If you look at your own life, what habits have shaped you most? Are there things you do each day maybe without thinking that build you up or tear you down? If the answer makes you sad, be gentle with yourself. You're allowed to change. A single tiny habit practiced today can become something powerful tomorrow. Let's try a gentle reflection together. Close your eyes, take a breath, and imagine who you want to become. What does that person do? Every day, maybe they read for 10 minutes, write a gratitude note, or drink water first thing in the morning. Maybe they forgive quickly, or smile at themselves in the mirror. Whatever it is, make it small, make it gentle, and make it yours. I know it isn't always easy. Sometimes you'll forget. Sometimes you'll miss a day or feel like giving up, but every time you return to that little habit, you're proving to yourself that you matter, your dreams matter, and you are becoming excellent in your own way. I once heard a story about a potter in Japan who spent years making teacups, one after another. None of them were perfect. Some were cracked, some too thin, some not quite round, but the potter kept going. Every single day, after thousands of cups, his hands knew the clay, and his work grew more beautiful, more true, not because he tried to make one perfect cup, but because he let the habit of trying shape him slowly. So many of us are afraid to start small. We want the big results, the applause, the finish line, but life is a gentle journey, not a sprint. You build who you are, day by day, brick by brick, with the small things you choose to do. What habit could you grow today? Could you say thank you more often? Could you give yourself 5 minutes to breathe in silence? Could you take a walk? Or write down one thing you learned? These things sound so small, but over time, they change the shape of your whole life. Excellence is not about being the best. It's about being a little better than yesterday. Over and over again, it's about being patient with yourself, forgiving your mistakes, and starting again tomorrow. You are what you repeatedly do, so make your habits gentle, kind, honest. Let them be a soft path toward the person you wish to become. Remember, no one else can walk this journey for you. No one else can choose your habits or tell you what matters most to your heart. But every morning is a new beginning. Every choice is a quiet promise to yourself. So as you move through your day, I hope you notice the power in what you do again and again. I hope you choose habits that bring you joy, healing, and gentle pride. And if you stumble, I hope you remember you can begin again every single day. Thank you for sharing this moment with me and with yourself. If you feel inspired, share a habit you want to grow in the comments. Or simply tell yourself, today I will try, even if it's just a little. This is Lety wishing you soft mornings, steady hearts, and the quiet magic of growing better, one small habit at a time. Until next time, keep going because excellence is already growing in you with every little thing you do.